Coming to you from the Lydia Media Studios in the heart of Lewiston, Auburn, it's Lydia's Lunch Bunch, LA's afternoon morning show with Mark and Sara. We're covering news and events in the greater LA area and talking to the people making a difference in our community. Feel free to share your comments, questions, or suggestions via email at podcast@lydiamediallc.com.
Today's show is brought to you by Ruper's Beverage and Redemption. When it comes to beer, wine, and spirits, don't botch it, squatch it. At 4 locations in Lewiston, Auburn, and Oxford. Learn more at rupersbeverage.com, and remember, the party starts at Ruper's. Also brought to you by DuBois Electric, building lasting relationships since 1967. From homes to businesses, their licensed, fully trained technicians handle it all. Repairs, upgrades, standby generators, EV chargers, heat pumps, and more. No job is too big and no job is too small. Learn more at DuBoisElectric.com.
It's a Wednesday, Miss Sara.
A Wednesday in February?
It's a Wednesday in February.
Are we going to the library later?
We might.
Okay.
Don't rule it out.
They're open.
We usually have some Maine Nordiques in studio on our Wednesdays during hockey season, but because of the predicted snowfall that we had yesterday, the meteorologists were predicting
a little off.
3 to 6 inches, and we got maybe an inch.
Yeah, a little off.
So, yeah. So, no Maine Nordiques today. We will be back on schedule next week. They do have a big weekend ahead of them. So they are on the road playing your hated Rochester Junior.
Rochester Junior Americans.
We have some fun stuff for you planned for this show. And before we get to all that, let's take a look at some headlines for Wednesday, February 11th.
I love it so much. Senator Susan Collins announced her re-election campaign yesterday. The 73-year-old Caribou native is aiming for a 6th term in the U.S. Senate, a seat she has held since 1997. There are currently 12 candidates vying for the seat. The Sun-Journal reports that Androscoggin Bank is closing its 30 Lisbon Street location. The move is part of the bank's efforts to consolidate office space in the city. A spokesperson for the bank said the branch will remain open until April 30th, and all employees will be absorbed by the bank's Sabata Street and Minot Avenue locations. You know my friend Angela? Yes. She is the manager of the Minot Ave location. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Well, she's going to be in charge of absorbing some employees. She's going to get some new peeps. Don't you love that corporate speak? Yeah, absorbing. The employees will be absorbed. The Minot Avenue branch is just a big roll of paper towels. Oh, boy. Hospice of Southern Maine is joining Andwell Health Partners to strengthen their shared mission of serving individuals and families across Maine with long-term access to high-quality palliative care, home health, and support services. For more information, visit andwell.org. And the Maine Historical Society is planning a statewide 16-county tour of its copy of the Declaration of Independence. It is one of 26 surviving copies of the Declaration printed by John Dunlap in Philadelphia on July 4th, 1776, and sent to the colonies to announce American independence. The document will be at Maine Mill in Lewiston on October 16th and 17th. No word if Nicolas Cage will be in attendance. Oh, no! Is there a map on the back? Now it's time for the weather. Weather? Rain or shine, it's all okay. Grab your uke and start the day. You don't need perfect skies above. Hey, just a song and a little love. Cloudy today with a high of 35 and a low of 23. It feels quite humid outside, which is sort of weird, but I don't hate it. Sunny tomorrow with a high of 34 and a low of 18, and sunny on Friday with a high of 33 and a low of 16. Those 2 days sound like perfect skiing or snowshoeing or outdoor hiking days. And I believe it's going to last beyond Friday. It looks like a sunny weekend as well. Fantastic. I'm going to get out there. I'm going to get some vitamin D. In sports, in Winter Olympic women's hockey, Team USA shut down Team Canada 5-0 in the prelim round. The men's team will debut tomorrow afternoon against Latvia. Did you know that the Canadian men's hockey team has Sidney Crosby in the third line? In the third line. Yeah. That's how good they are this year. Sidney Crosby's in the third line. Yeah. We're going to bump you down a bit. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, don't get too full of yourself. Watch out for Canada. The Celtics will host the Chicago Bulls tonight at 7:30.
The NA3 Nordiques visit the New Hampshire Junior Mountain Kings today at 11.
Central Maine Community College basketball will visit arch rivals Southern Maine Community College tonight. The women tip off at 6 and the men at 8.
And I believe that's going to do it for their regular season.
Yes, off to the playoffs.
They will
right?
head into the playoffs, which will be hosted by Central Maine Community College.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
They have such a nice facility over there.
Absolutely.
Perfect place.
Our Maine Nordiques are going to visit the stinking Rochester Junior Americans in New York on Friday and Saturday, and that is a battle for second place in the East Division.
That's a haul. Remember to stretch, boys.
Yeah.
The Lewiston Maniacs will host the New England Wolves on Friday night at the Colisee in Lewiston.
And Bates College basketball will tip off against Connecticut College on Friday night. The men's team is at home, and the ladies are on the road. That is your news, weather, and sports. And right now, it's time for the podcast segment that is Sweeping the Twin Cities. It's time for famous people birthdays.
They're famous. It's their birthdays. It's famous people birthdays. It's famous people birthdays.
Hey, Sarah, what do you say we take a look at FPBs for February 11th?
I'd love to.
All righty then. We're going to start off with actor Taylor Lautner, who is 34 years old today. He's best known for playing the werewolf in the Twilight Saga.
Oh.
Yeah, his character's name is Jacob Black. And he was the leader of Team Jacob back in the day.
That makes sense.
Right?
That tracks.
They had a couple of teams. You had Team Edward and Team Jacob.
Yeah, I didn't read the books. I didn't watch the movies. I don't know anything about it.
Sherry did both.
Yeah.
That's how I know. And she got the kids into it, too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so just like that and anything like that.
Yeah.
You guys go have fun. I'll be fine. In 2011, Taylor starred in the action film Abduction. I used to tease Sherry about this because he was so jacked.
Yeah, he's a werewolf.
I would go, oh, is that his new movie, Abduction? Jennifer Aniston, 57 years old today.
You know what? I like her.
Okay.
She's a treasure.
All right.
Yeah.
Were you guys on the outs for a while?
No, but I think a lot of people have like either one opinion of her one way or the other in a strong way.
Oh, okay.
But I like her.
She got her start in an uncredited role in 1988 in the film Mac and Me. And her first major film role came in the 1993 horror comedy Leprechaun. Yeah. And then she played Rachel Green on Friends.
Forever.
Yes.
For like 10 years.
For 10 years, 94 to 2004. Then did a bunch of movies.
She did some great movies. Office Space is in the top 10. It's one of my favorites.
It's top 2 for me.
Yeah.
Well, probably
so
top
good.
1.
It's so good. It's so good.
Bruce Almighty, The Breakup, Marley and Me. That's the one about the dog.
Yeah, it's a dog.
I can't.
I know. I can't watch a movie about a dog either.
Yeah.
Like, I get too attached and too choked up about stuff.
She's also the co-founder of the production company Echo Films, which she established in 2008. Singer and actress Sheryl Crow is 64 years old today. She has a bunch of great songs, right? All I Want to Do is Have Some Fun. That came out in 1994. And then Every Day is a Winding Road, If It Makes You Happy. She got that duet with that Kid Rock.
That's right, yeah.
Called Picture. Soak Up the Sun.
That's too bad she did that, huh?
I know.
She'll never get away from that.
Oh, my God.
That might be her favorite mistake.
Sheryl Crow has sold over 50 million albums worldwide. She's won 9 Grammy Awards and was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2023.
Here's a little known fact about Sheryl Crow.
What do you got?
She is Mark Turcotte's celebrity crush.
There you go. I will not deny that.
No.
She's also acted. She was in 30 Rock, Cop Rock, Cougar Town, One Tree Hill, and NCIS New Orleans.
She also, a lovely human being, donated her almost brand new Tesla to PBS.
Nice.
Very publicly.
She had it with the Elon.
She was like, this guy.
Yeah.
And then she got rid of her vehicle.
Want to support that?
I don't want to support that guy. I'm donating this to PBS.
There you go. And rounding out FPBs for February 11th is Tina Louise.
Oh.
You might know her as Ginger from Gilligan's Island.
I got to ask a question. How did she know to pack so many clothes for a 3-hour tour?
Yeah.
Is that just her Did Ginger just have like a suitcase everywhere she went?
Maybe.
I just remembered the sequined ball gown and just...
Well, she was a movie star.
She was a movie star.
They say it right in the opening song.
A movie star. Yeah.
Tina is 92 years old today.
Oh, my gosh.
And she's the last surviving cast member of the 7 Castaways. And she also had a recurring role on the primetime soap opera Dallas.
Oh, neat.
Back in the day.
She had a good career.
Yeah.
I'd say.
There you go. Those are your FPBs. Now it's time for some OTDs. It happened on this day. It happened on this day. It happened on this day.
Oh, let's see. 20 years ago in 2006, Dick Cheney accidentally shot his quail hunting partner, 78-year-old Harry Whittington, in the face.
Accidentally.
Allegedly. He didn't die, which is good news. But he did later. Harry passed away in 2023 at the age of 95. I wonder if he still had birdshot.
Probably did.
In his face. 33 years ago in 1993, Janet Reno was appointed Attorney General by President Clinton. Janet Reno was the first female to hold that position. 36 years ago in 1990, Buster Douglas, a 42-1 underdog, knocked out Mike Tyson in the 10th round to win the undisputed heavyweight championship.
And what remains the biggest upset in boxing history.
I bet.
42-1.
Yeah, that's some odds right there.
Amazing.
Did you see Mike Tyson's Super Bowl commercial about eating an apple?
God. Like... How many people did they go through before they landed on Mike Tyson? How many people said no
And they
or were busy?
You want me to just talk about how gross I was and eat an apple on camera? I don't think there isn't enough money. You couldn't pay me enough money. All right, Mike Tyson said yes, so we'll go with that.
Guess you can pay me enough.
I guess you can. Probably wasn't a lot. 36 years ago in 1990, also, Nelson Mandela was freed from prison after 27 years. 40 years ago in 1986, Boy George guest starred on an A-Team episode called Cowboy George.
Oh, I got to check that out.
Yeah.
I never saw it.
No? I think I've seen every episode of the A-Team.
Do you remember Cowboy George?
I do not.
Oh.
But now I'm going to go home and see if I can find it on TV Land.
Okay.
And 274 years ago, in 1752, the first hospital in America opened in Philadelphia, thanks to Ben Franklin, who raised most of the money to build it.
We need more statues of Ben Franklin.
You know, there aren't very many statues of Ben Franklin.
Yeah. He was something.
He had those nice little buckle shoes.
Look at that guy.
And those glasses.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's kind of a legend.
He is the best. Yeah. There you go. Those are your FPBs and OTDs for February 11th.
Whether you want a sit-down meal or a grab-and-go, Pat's Pizza in Auburn offers delicious sandwiches, pasta, salads, and pizza at family-friendly prices. Pat's Pizza, serving the L.A. area since 1985. Open daily from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. at 85 Center Street in Auburn. Online at patsauburn.com.
Hi, it's Donna Harris from Phoenix No Limits Karate here with your daily safety tip. Never post a lawn sign with your graduate's name and photo. Let's all do our best to keep our community safe.
You know, Sarah, a lot of times on this show, we talk about time machines. And where would you go if you had a time machine? A lot of people will say the 80s. Some say the 90s. Usually, if you're going to go back in time, those are the 2 decades that people hold dear. Granted, most of our guests are from our generation.
Sure.
And like if it were me, I'd want to go back to the 80s and do it all over again because I don't think we realized how good it was.
It was pretty great.
It was. The 90s were great too. But I think like the 80s, we neglect a lot of the bad things.
Yeah.
I have a list here of things from the 90s that actually sucked, judging by today's standards. Gen Xers, which we are, they listed the worst parts of the 90s just to show that nothing was ever perfect. We'll start with this one. Getting locked out of your house after school.
Oh, man.
And having no way to contact your parents.
Nope.
So you just sat on your front porch for 3 hours until they got home.
Yep, you just waited.
Yep.
Unless you had a hideaway key.
Unless, right.
Unless.
Or if you knew how to break into your own house.
Yes.
Which I've never done.
No, I don't have a scar on my wrist from doing that.
Yeah, so no cell phones back then. Just think about that for a while if you can,
Yeah.
right? How about the insanely high prices for technology?
Oh, right. Like, nope. If you had a computer,
Yeah.
whew,
Yeah. You were living high on the
your
hog,
family
baby.
had a lot of money.
Yep. I remember.
Just like a computer, not even like a laptop, a computer.
And even like home video game systems.
Yeah.
I had to go across the street to my buddy's house.
Yeah, we didn't
to
have
play.
Nintendo as kids.
Man,
No, I didn't learn about Nintendo until I was 16.
probably a good thing that I didn't own one for a good long while.
I got really good at Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
And Duck Hunt.
That was the bomb. Got to go save that princess.
And Tetris.
We used to, my sister and I used to play, and she used to hate when I would warp in Super Mario. She'd like, no, you got to go through it. You got to go through the whole game.
No, I want to go down the hole.
No, I want to go warp. Okay. I want to go from level 3 to level 5. You know what? Level 4 can stick it. How about a lot of terrible, scary stuff in the news, which is pretty much what we have now,
Still really
times 1,000.
Yeah.
Right?
The thing about it was like before the internet and before information traveled so quickly, so you would hear something terrible in the news and then you wouldn't hear anything more about it for a really long time. And so there was that I think the reason it was so scary is because there were no updates, like real-time updates. Right. So you just had to wait and wait. And I think that anticipation of, okay, what's going to happen next is the part that was so scary.
And you wouldn't learn more about it, on television anyway, unless it was on like 2020 or 60 Minutes.
Right. Yeah. Like the way the information highway has changed.
Yeah.
And we get misinformation delivered very quickly too.
I think we get more misinformation nowadays.
Absolutely. But it's not vetted anymore like it was. Like the sources that we were getting our information from in the 90s were valid, legitimate news sources. And now it's just sort of like, well, this sounds right.
Right.
Let's say it.
Right. Yeah, a couple of examples. The AIDS crisis, Columbine, Waco, the Oklahoma City bombings, the crack epidemic.
Yeah, Waco was something. That was just like...
Waco was crazy.
Waco and the O.J. Simpson standoff / chase were like the two 90s events that I really remember like kind of being glued to my television about and being like, oh my gosh.
You weren't alone.
What's going to happen next?
Yeah. And weren't Tanya and Nancy in the 90s? That's
true. Yeah, 94. The 94 Olympics, I think. Yeah, and that was another one where you were just like waiting to find out, okay, what have they learned?
You could watch the evening news and ESPN and get the same story.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah. If you had ESPN.
True.
In the 90s. We lived in the boonies. We didn't have it.
How about having to rent VHS tapes?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And rewinding them before you brought them back.
Yeah.
Being charged extra if you didn't.
You didn't. It was a $2 fee.
And if you brought it back late, you were charged even more.
Mm-hmm. I do recall.
Yeah. There's a lot of people encouraging people to own their own media, like to go out and buy DVDs and series of TV shows or whatever because they're anti-streaming. And I was thinking about it and I'm like, I'm kind of pro-streaming. I don't have Netflix. I don't have Fubo or YouTube TV. I just have stuff that I actually watch. I have the Riff Tracks app. I have the MLB Network or MLB TV and all that. Those are all like $15 a month.
Yeah.
I'm fine with not owning anything. I like the convenience of having all of that material available to me on demand.
And not having to
disposal, and not having to own a DVD
have it take up space in your life.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I kind of ride the line on that one because I like the nostalgia of it a little bit, but I don't know. I'm annoyed by commercials, and even on streaming now, you have to have commercials. So if I will go to my streaming services first and see if I wanted to watch a movie, like a specific movie. I'd go to the streaming service first, see which one it's on, and then decide if I was going to get the DVD out. Because if it's on one that has commercials, I'll be like, no, I'm not going to do it.
I just have the remote handy, and whenever there's a commercial break, I just mute it.
Yeah. I just want to watch my movie, though. Yeah. Like, we were watching Ghostbusters the other day, and I was like, we have this on DVD. Yeah. Why are we sitting through an ad for a drug that neither of us needs? Like, I don't need Tremfya. Stop serving this ad to me.
I don't want to risk swelling in my or genitals. And death is one of the side effects too. Oh yeah, I probably don't want to die.
Nervousness, vomiting, and diarrhea. No, thank you. I think I'll just deal with my runny nose.
It's fine.
It's fine. I don't need it.
I'll remain being depressed. Thank you.
I'm okay.
Thank you. How about something else that sucked in the 90s? Cigarette smoke everywhere. Everywhere. Cigarette butts everywhere.
So gross. I'm still shocked when I see someone smoking a cigarette. I'm like appalled. Like, how are you standing there putting that in your face? Like, how doesn't that make you feel yucky?
Do you feel the same way when you watch people eat fast food?
Yeah, I do kind of. Yeah.
All right.
A little bit.
However,
I do occasionally eat fast food.
Yeah. What's up with that?
Yeah. I like a cheeseburger every now and then. I'm a human being.
You are?
I am.
Breaking news.
I went to Da Vinci's last night and I ate a garlic knot. Thank you very much.
Look at you.
But I had them put my dinner on broccoli instead of pasta.
Oh, and speaking of Da Vinci's, thanks to Da Vinci's for sponsoring the Uncle Andy's Digest Sweethearts contest.
Oh, Da Vinci's, thank you.
And tomorrow is the deadline to vote.
Oh, I got to get in there.
Yeah, if you go to uncleandys.com, you can vote for your favorite sweethearts, and the one who gets the most votes will win a Valentine's Day gift basket with all kinds of local goodies in it.
I've seen that basket. It is.
Yeah, there's a photo on the Uncle Andy's Facebook page as well, so check that out.
Mm-hmm.
How about another thing that sucked in the 90s, Sarah? The insincerity of it all. Everything was ironic, even joy. We dunked on nerds who liked things. People in the 90s were mean.
We're still mean.
and enjoying something the wrong way would lead to ridicule.
I feel like that's just who we are as a generation.
Yep. A lot of things were completely accepted and casual, such as sexism, homophobia, transphobia, ableism, racism.
Those.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. How about ordering stuff from black and white, low resolution printed catalogs and having to wait 6 weeks for it to arrive? Been there, done that.
Did you do the thing with you pay a penny and you get like 30 CDs?
That's how I built my collection.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. I think I had over 400. I had over 400 CDs at one time. And then my kids were really into music. And I was done with it. And I'm like, just pick out whatever you want. The rest we're taking a bull moose and calling it good.
I still have them all.
Do you?
Yeah, I still have them all.
I like getting rid of things now. Maybe when you get to be my age, you'll be like, yeah, I need to get rid of this stuff too.
I don't need this anymore.
I want to get rid of clutter. I think that's why I like streaming so much. There's no clutter with streaming.
Yeah.
However, when you're talking about computer software, screw that noise. Adobe. There are people who have paid thousands upon thousands of dollars for Adobe Photoshop just through the subscription, and they don't own it. It's mind-numbing to me.
Yeah.
Anyway, take that.
Take that. Take it.
Used to be able to buy Photoshop for like, I don't know, $100, maybe a couple $100, and now it's $20 a month. How about if your friend moved away? There weren't many ways to keep up with them besides a telephone call or writing them a letter.
Yeah.
Man, when's the last time you wrote a letter?
I can't even remember. It did cross my mind the other day to write a letter to somebody, and then I stopped thinking about it and didn't do it.
To me, that's a friend. If someone takes the time to sit down and write a letter and mail it to you, that is someone you want in your life.
All right, I'm going to do it.
I guess it depends what kind of letter it is, though.
I hate you.
Right.
I sent a letter across the dividers at work this past week. I wrote a nice little note, and I folded it into a paper airplane and flew it over the top of the cubicle into the cubicle next to mine.
Stop.
No, I did. I drew a big heart and I said, "Hey neighbors, you suck."
God.
XOXO Sarah. And I flew it over the top of the cubicle.
That is so something you would do.
And they laughed.
Yeah. I had an awakening. I would say within the past year, I was over at BJ's and I bought a box of envelopes because I think I mail
take you 10 years to go through them.
one bill. Now the rest I pay online.
Yeah.
And I don't write letters.
Yeah.
So while I was in line waiting to buy my box of 500 envelopes.
It's the last box of envelopes.
I said, this is the last box of envelopes.
Yes.
I'm 55 years old. I will never need to buy envelopes.
When your kids clean out your house, they're going to find 300 envelopes.
Probably 450.
That's awesome.
If anybody wants envelopes, just let me know.
Mark's selling them for 10 cents a piece.
Yeah.
Make your money back.
How about this? Another thing that sucked in the 90s.
Yeah.
Hearing a great song on the radio
Ah.
and not knowing if you're ever going to find it again.
Or who it was.
Yeah.
Or if it was new or old.
Yeah, you'd hear a new song, like playing in your car or something, and you're like, who is this?
Who's
and then
this?
they just jump into a stupid
next
promo,
song.
and
Yeah.
they wouldn't tell you who
Oh,
it
man.
was.
Yeah, I do remember that. Or also like trying to, if you were cheap, trying to record that song and then having the DJ talk over the end of it, and you'd be like, I just wanted a clean copy.
Punch 'em right in the face.
We're radio DJs. I try so hard not to talk over the end of songs whenever possible.
Hey, that was Cyndi Lauper. You guys having a great time out there? Don't forget to sign up for our newsletter. We'll mail it to you.
I'll mail it to you. We're going to have to borrow an envelope from Mark.
Borrow an envelope from me. Hey, you want to request a song? Send us a letter.
We'll play it in 2 to 6 weeks.
We'll make sure Casey Kasem gets it for his long-distance dedication. Remember that crap? Oh, my God.
Yes, do you remember there was also like Dr. somebody, what was her name? She did like a...
Oh, Dr. Ruth.
No, but...
I'm sorry. That's the only doctor I'm familiar with.
No, she's like Laura, maybe was her name. She did like a later show on radio, and it was like a love show. Oh, what was her name?
Dr. Ruth did a love show, too.
I know, but that's not, no. Queen of the Lonely Hearts Radio, Delilah. That's who it was,
That's
Delilah.
who it was. Okay. Only a couple more.
Okay.
Things that sucked in the 90s. Remember the CD players?
Yeah.
Either they had the Walkman CD. They also had CD players you could put in your car. And every time you'd go over a bump, it would skip.
Yes. I had borrowed my boyfriend's car in college. He had a 1979 Ford LTD baby blue convertible. Mm-hmm. And the radio didn't work because it was so old. And I had to drive. I borrowed it from him. I had to drive somewhere. And I had to go across an old bumpy road. And I had my Walkman. And it was plugged in, like with the tape into the tape deck.
Oh, man.
And just bumping along, listening to Dave Matthews Band in the back roads of Washington County.
What were we doing back then?
No, in the heaviest car ever known to man.
How about this? If you were lucky enough to have a computer back in the 90s and you wanted to download something, it took all day.
Yes, it did.
All day. Yeah. How about frosted tips?
Oh.
Did you ever date anyone with frosted tips?
I did not.
Okay.
No.
I've never had them.
Makes me think of Sugar Ray.
Yeah.
They had the good frosted tips, right?
Yep. Sure did.
New Kids on the Block and the frosted.
Yeah, I remember putting mousse in my hair in the 90s, but I never colored it in any way, shape, or form.
No sun in for you?
No.
No. I put sun in my hair in the 90s, but it didn't do anything because my hair's so dark.
And the last thing on our list of things in the 90s that sucked.
Yeah.
Snackwell's devil food cookie cakes.
No, don't even call yourself a cookie. Get out of here.
Stop it.
Stop it. You could eat a whole box and you wouldn't feel full.
Dirigo Federal Credit Union is proud to call Lewiston Auburn home. Whether you're buying a house, saving for the future, or growing your business, we're here for you, right where you live. Visit dirigofcu.com and feel the difference of a credit union that truly knows LA.
All right, Sarah, so let's close this one out with our favorite 90s memory.
Okay.
I will say that mine was deciding to go to college.
Oh.
I went to college in 1994 when I was 24 years old because I didn't have the best guidance growing up. I thought that you left high school, you got a job that you hated, you started a family.
That was your life?
Someday you retired.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I never thought that college was available to me.
Interesting.
I was going to go to Husson College in New Hampshire, and my dad and I went down. We didn't qualify for financial aid, and we couldn't afford it. So we were kind of in that middle range where,
like, what do? We borrow
can't
money.
afford to send our kid to college, but we don't qualify for financial aid. So at that point, I'm like, well, I guess I'm not going to go to college. I'll just get a job and whatever. So then I saved up enough money from my job that I was able to put myself through college.
Wow.
And it was a game changer for me. I loved it. Yeah, so that was my favorite 90s memory. I got an associate's degree from UMA and called it good.
Nice.
But opened up a lot of doors for me.
I bet.
I was working in a print shop at the time, and I started there when I was 18. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to work here for a year or two, then I'm gone. I was there for 8 years.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, 6 years. I'm sorry, 6 years.
Wow.
And when I told them I was leaving, when I gave my notice because I was going to college, they tried to keep me like you wouldn't believe. And I heard that was the second employer that I heard from on a job that I left. They said, we've never been in this position before. It's hard to keep someone who's not motivated by money.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's all they have to offer.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was no way to move up in the company.
Yeah.
I ran a printing press for 6 years. And that was like my third job. I started working when I was 15, 16.
Boy, you started late.
Yeah, I know. Well, you were picking taters at 6, right?
You started late.
I was a late bloomer.
I think that's probably my favorite 90s memory, though, is working as a kid, like in high school, when you can level up. In high school, you can work on a harvester. And I had made so many good friends, and it was such a good lesson in how to work hard and be part of a team of people. So I think it defined me as a worker, which I don't know that in this generation that happens anymore. You know, like your first fast food job is not, you don't get that kind of exposure to, like, it's hard. Of course it's hard, but it's not like that. That's like the hardest kind of work a person can be doing is farming. Yeah. And I think I really appreciated that experience and learned that that's not the life that I wanted.
Yep.
Too, really motivated me to be like, okay, what else can I do? Like growing up in Aroostook County, like you move away or you work on a farm. And I was like, well, I guess I'm moving away because I don't want to work on a farm the rest of my life. Yeah.
It's great to have that insight, though, to know that that's not what you want to do.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, I wouldn't trade it for the world. Like, I loved every minute on the harvester. Yeah. Like, I loved every minute working on the farm, but I just knew that wasn't the life that I wanted. Yeah. For myself. Yeah. Good exposure. I don't think a lot of people would have those memories, yours and mine.
Right. Yeah.
I think they're kind of unique.
So if you are listening right now, this episode is posted on our Lydia Media Facebook page. Share your favorite 90s memories. Because
is it chunky shoes? Is that what you like? Did you like chokers and chunky shoes? Did you like black lipstick?
Oh. No.
And velvet dresses.
Oh.
I bet I know your favorite thing about the 90s.
What?
Men wearing blouses. Remember?
You got me.
It's just like a polyester that looked like silk.
You got me.
It's just a button-up blouse for men.
I was hoping we could get through this episode without me being exposed, but here we are.
And parachute pants.
Thanks to Ruper's Beverage and Redemption and DeBlois Electric for sponsoring today's episode. And if you'd like to be part of the Lydia's Lunch Bunch advertising family, reach out to Pam Ashby via email at pam@lydiamediallc.com. chambermembers.com. Pam's going to be giving her
That's right. We're going to be at
presentation.
the chamber breakfast.
Yeah. That'll be tomorrow.
Morning at the Cora.
So Sarah and I are going to be there interviewing new chamber members, and maybe after Pam's done, we can get her over and kind of...
Maybe we can interview her.
Can interview the keynote speaker, which we've never done before.
Oh my gosh. We should start making that a thing.
Yeah, I heard you got a connection to Pam Ashby. Maybe you can get her over there.
I'll see what I can do. Have a great day. And remember, don't bite your